Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy Reno coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is going to be based upon the Mike Todd story. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, today's topic is going to be based upon the Mike Todd story. Okay, and so just to give y'all a little bit of insight, it's about this pastor, okay, who's preaching in his own way, okay, and a lot of people are disturbed about it. Some people think that the messages are unnecessary. They think that his style is theatrical, he's dramatic, he's not really preaching the word of God the way he should be doing it, and people just have their different perspectives and different ways of viewing the man. So I thought that this was a great story to cover for y'all. Like I said, y'all, we're on the brown couch, so we're trying to do a little something different. But I just think that with this situation, it's something that definitely needs to be talked about and touched on my platform. Okay, and so with that being said, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get directly into it. I'm gonna react to some of the things. I came up with 5 points, okay, about Mike Todd. Period. I came up with 5 points. So here we go, y'all. Let's go ahead and get directly into it. So the first thing we're gonna go ahead and look at is
I need everybody to see this. Yeah. If this is the temple, the house of God, I'm just going to start acting how we be acting with our bodies in the house. My favorite is Chinese food and ketchup. Why are you so bothered? Who gonna clean it? Yeah, this is just the house of God. It's just a house. Just a house. Just a house. Who cares? I lift my hands in the same.
okay. So I'm gonna pause it right there real quick, y'all. So I understand what he's doing right here. So what he's doing is he's saying that this is how you act with your bodies, right? And so if your body is a temple, okay, and you're acting this way with your body, why are you gonna be shocked if you're doing the same thing, in the house of the Lord or house of God, right? Because that's still a temple, okay? And a lot of y'all are doing this with, I'm not saying y'all, but what he's saying is a lot of y'all are doing this with your bodies, right? But you're acting so shocked by me doing it right here in the house of God. Your body is a temple, but this is what you're doing. And if you look at your body as being sacred, if you look at, your body as being something special, the way that God created it to be, then, and you're polluting it with smoke, with drink, with, just all these different things that you're supposed to put inside of it, then why you're acting a certain way when it comes to, him doing this in the house of God, right? So I definitely get this point. Again, it's one of the things that people do not like to admit, but a lot of people are more focused on the messenger instead of the message. And so that's actually my first point, y'all. A lot of people are focused on the messenger and not the message. All right.
I lift my hands to give you the glory. I lift my hands to give praise. Syrup all over the communion. Don't care so much. Over the Bible too. Yo, stop acting like you care about this.
Okay, I don't think we need to go any further, y'all. Y'all get the message. But I honestly get the whole message. I had no problem with the message at all, right? I thought that the message was actually head on. Okay, a lot of us, we pollute our bodies, we pollute our temple, right? So how can we have respect for God's temple? Okay, so I understand that. I think the only thing I had a problem with on that is pouring syrup on the Bible. Is you really don't have to do it, right? Like, you don't have to pour syrup on the Bible to get a message across. But again, I wasn't focused on the messenger. I was focused on the message, right? And so a lot of people don't look at that as it was necessary. It was a necessity. We needed that for the message. A lot of people felt like you could have done without it, okay? And so I get it, right? My next point, y'all, was going to be number 2, which is a black pastor with notoriety must be perfect, right? I really believe that. Okay, I really believe that a black pastor with notoriety must be perfect, and that's how they view us. Okay, if you do something other than the norm and you have notoriety, you're in a scandal. Okay, if y'all don't believe that, look at what's going on with TD Jakes. Okay, we seen this man in a picture with P Diddy, and we automatically assume that he's satanic, he's in the Illuminati, he's doing things that's wrong. And I'm not saying that TD Jakes is an angel, right? I'm not saying that, but what I am saying is we just seen one picture and we automatically feel like this man is in the Illuminati. What is the Illuminati, right? So I believe that when it comes to a black pastor with notoriety, we have to be perfect, right? They want us to be perfect. You must be perfect. You got to be a perfect minister. You can't make no mistakes, right? And listen, y'all, I'm not choosing anyone's side. I'm just giving my perspective, right? Again, I love Joel Osteen, y'all. Love Joel Osteen. And he's probably had like a few things, where people say he's all about the money that I can remember, but that stuff go away. Black pastors suffer from people persecuting them the most, right? And again, I'm not saying that white people go through it less, Hispanic people go through it less. I'm not saying that, but it seems that to me, a black pastor who gets notoriety, he's automatically negative, or he's automatically satanic, he's automatically gay, he's automatically homosexual, he's automatically, untrustworthy, right? It's something about that black pastor that you just can't trust. You can't trust that black pastor for some reason, right? Am I saying that Michael Todd can be trusted? I don't know the man enough to say that he can't be trusted. But the man that went viral, and it seems to me that people got a problem with it, right? And so that's my second point, y'all. Again, a black pastor with notoriety must be perfect. That's what it seems to me, okay? Before I get into my third point, we're going to go ahead and react to the second thing I want y'all to hear.
How y'all doing? Turn the lights up. I'm at the gym. Hey, Tammy. What's up, brother? You good? What's your name, man? Alan. Nice to meet you, bro. What's that baby? That baby like orange juice. You want an orange? Where y'all go to school? Nowhere. You look young. You're blessed. What's up, B? Here you go. What's up, fam? You good? It's good to see you. You want fruit? Your daddy, he want the fruit, Dad. I'll give you another one. What's up, Vic? You be telling me to eat fruit all the time. Come on. I haven't stopped to watch anybody eat the fruit. I just produce it and drop it off. At the gym, at the job, wherever I go, my life should be producing fruit. The saddest part about this moment right now are there are thousands of people around me that desire the fruit, but the bag is empty. So until I flipped it over, nobody even knew that I still didn't have any fruit. And this is the season where God's exposing people. That business, they act like they drive a Lamborghini, they in so much debt, no fruit.
So I just paused it, guys. Once again, family, amazing message. I don't see the problem. A lot of people are saying he's theatrical, he's dramatic, he does too much. I mean, let's just be honest here. We are living in a different time, and that's actually going to be my fifth point, but we're living in a different time. And so this is another age. This is a different era, right? To where we're speaking to the same people, or we're speaking to certain individuals in this era, but sometimes you have to get the message out a different way. Have y'all ever heard of the term called put the medicine in the candy, right? Put the medicine in the candy. And so I actually think he does a great job with entertaining people. It's edutainment, right? It's edutainment. He's educating you biblically. However, he's still giving you entertainment. It's nothing wrong with that, right? I think people get so caught up in he's doing it this way and he's doing it that way. Again, my first point, you're focused on the messenger instead of the message, okay? You're focused on the messenger instead of the message. That's a big problem, okay? But my third point was going to be this, y'all. He has younger teachings, okay? I get that. He has younger teachings. And so the way he speaks in his messages and the way that he connects with his audience, and by the way, he has a younger audience, right? Let's just be honest. I've seen some older people, but if you look in the crowd, these people are younger. This is his demographic. This is his crowd. Why people are mad? Because he's appealing to his crowd, right? But again, y'all, he has younger teachings, and I understand that, right? It's like he's almost like a youth pastor. It's what I get from him. He's a youth pastor who can appeal to older people as well, right? But there's nothing wrong with having younger teachings, okay? Is some of the things that he's doing unnecessary for some people? Maybe. But for me personally, not because I'm biased, because I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm more of a Joel Osteen, Dr. Miles Monroe, T.D. Jakes type guy, right? It's a few other ones, right? I like E.T., Eric Thomas, because he's a motivational speaker, but he's also a preacher as well. I'm that type of dude, right? Like in your face with it. The only one who's not really in your face is Joel Osteen, but I still like him because he speaks specifically from the word. What are you saying right now, Reno? What I'm saying is that his way of teaching is different, but it doesn't make him bad. Doesn't make him satanic. Doesn't make him a cult leader. Doesn't make him, unofficial. It just means that this is how he teaches and preaches his message, right? I don't understand what's the problem, for people, or why people don't understand it, or why people don't like that. Okay, that's a problem when it comes to a person actually giving you the word and giving you a good message, right? But you can't hear the message because you can't stand the message. You can't hear the message because you can't stand the message. Okay? Doesn't make sense, y'all. But again, he has younger teachings, and I understand that. If it's not for you, guess what? It's not for you. I understand it. But you don't have to walk off and say, he's just not doing he's not doing a good job. And I wish him the best, and God bless him. I hope that he's okay. Seemed to me like the man is okay. And again, I am not biased. I'm looking at the same things y'all are looking at. And it seems like a clear message to me, right? It's a clear message. Does he do a bit more than the other pastors? Yes. But he has a different audience or support base, okay, in his ministry. Simple as that. Okay? But not staying on this too long, y'all. We're going to move on to the fourth point. The fourth point, y'all, is going to be a vision from God is not determined by man.
Another staff member just left, and all they said was it's because God called them somewhere else. After 6 years, you can't even tell me the real reason, but you do subliminal Instagram posts? I'm being too real up here.
Okay, so this right here outside of the Bible, him pouring syrup on the Bible, this right here is what I do have a problem with, right? Like I said, I have a problem with the syrup and all that, disrespecting the Bible. And maybe his intentions wasn't to disrespect the Bible, right? However, I had a problem with that. But the second thing I had a problem with was God gave you a vision. That's the real reason, right? He put quotations around that, and it was almost like you're saying that, oh, the vision got to go through you or something, or the vision can't be real because God can give you a vision and don't give it to me. God can give them a vision and don't give it to you. What I'm simply saying is, y'all, just because God didn't tell you, it doesn't mean that it's not true. Right. And so I would definitely say I do have that. I would have a problem with. OK, because just because you're in the position of being a pastor, a preacher, God couldn't have given you a vision and did not tell me about it. Right. Again, y'all, a vision from God is not to be determined by man. Right. A vision from God is not to be determined by man. What if someone said, Michael Todd, you can't be a pastor? Well, that's not what God showed me, right? That's not what God showed me. And for me, y'all, uh, I'm one of the people who are, I don't care about popular opinion. I don't care about what everybody is saying. I don't care about what everybody is doing. I'm speaking from my own perspective. I like Michael Todd. I think that Michael Todd is good at what he does. I think that he's called. And I don't say that everybody is called, by the way. I just think that Michael Todd is a man. He's not God, which means he's an imperfect being who is in a position. That's it. He is an imperfect being who is in a position. So don't put your faith in Michael Todd. Put your faith in God. Okay? Does he have a word? Does he have a message? You know, absolutely. From what I've seen, he have good messages. Okay? He speaks to a specific demographic. He know his crowd. So what? That's what it is. Okay? But the whole point is that just because they left your church, my brother, it doesn't mean that, you know, they had harmful intent. Doesn't mean that, you know, they're lying to you. Could that be a possibility? Absolutely. But to say that, tell me the real reason of why you left, to say that, I can't rock with that one, because a vision from God is not determined by man. Moving on to my last point, y'all, which is going to be number 5. Okay, and that's simply we are in the social media age. Okay, let me say it once again, y'all. Louder for my chosen ones in the back. We are in the social media age. I don't understand why everybody is acting so shocked. Everybody is acting so shocked. Oh my God, he's pouring syrup everywhere. He's doing this and he's doing that. The man trying to go viral. We're gonna call it what it is. He's very aware of social media, and you are too. And I'm not saying he's right or wrong, but let's be honest about this. If he has a younger audience, right, his preaching style, it should be understood of why he's doing it. Again, y'all, we are in the social media age, all right? Everybody is not going to be dressed suit and tie, okay? If y'all know anything about Eric Thomas, he wear a hat when he preach. He wear a t-shirt when he preach. Jordans when he preach. Shorts on when he preach. Stop focusing on the messenger. Did you get the message? Did you get the message, right? I don't have no other problems. I don't have any problems with any other content creators or any other people. I don't have any problems with nobody. But this is only my perspective. We focus so much on the messenger and we forget about the message, okay? Understand what I'm saying, y'all. But sticking to it, we are in the social media age. This is the age of Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube, right? A lot of this stuff that he probably did was to get a message through, okay? But also to keep the attention of his audience and to gain the attention for those who are soon or yet to become his audience, right? And so I don't know why we are acting like, why is he doing this? Y'all, we are in a new time. We are in 2025, 2024. My bad, y'all. I'm already giving us a new year, but this is the time of creativity. This is the time of innovation, right? Even when Jesus was preaching his message, he was being innovative, okay? He was speaking in parables. He was speaking in a way that he had to dumb down what he was saying. He didn't speak in parables because I want to hide this. I want to speak in hidden messages. That's not why Jesus spoke the way he spoke. Jesus spoke the way he spoke because it says in the scripture that the ways and the understanding of man would never equate to God's understanding. Okay, which means that you will never understand, a man will never understand at the level that God, the Most High, will. So he has to put it in parables so we can understand better. Okay, but what I'm saying is that we are in the social media age, y'all. Wake up, people. It is what it is. There's nothing wrong with him utilizing social media for what it is. And the fact that the man went viral, he's done something right. He did something. He executed something. And so to conclude this video, y'all, I have no problem with Michael Todd. You know, I'm not going to agree with everything that he does. No one is going to agree with everything that I do. In fact, somebody is going to disagree with this video. But guess what? I'm not mad and I'm not tripping. I understand what it is. I understand what it is, okay? And I respect it for what it is. It's social media, all right? But with that being said, y'all, I'll give y'all a recap of my points, and then we'll get up out of here. So my first point, y'all, number one, focus on the message and not the messenger. Okay, let me say it once again, y'all. Focus on the message and not the messenger. Okay. Number two, a black pastor with notoriety must be perfect. Period. That's what I get from this. Number three, he has younger teachings. Simple as that. He won't connect with an older person or someone who's a lot more mature. Number four, a vision from God is not determined by man. I do disagree with him in terms of you know, a person or them not telling him the real reason why they left. I disagree, because if they said that this is what God did for them, then that's what God did for them. It's not for me, you, or anybody else to say that he didn't. And number five, we are in a social media age, and so the way that he's going by his message, it is what it is. It's social media, okay? And again, don't focus on the messenger. Focus on the message, all right? And so with that being said, y'all, I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Y'all comment down below of which stories y'all would like for me to cover. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Y'all keep a rich mentality. Peace. What's good, family? It's your boy Reno. Check this out, y'all. I just dropped my social influence course, okay? Where I show you how to build up your social media platform as well as become a self-published author. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? If you want to leverage your expertise, okay, you got to publish your book. But not only that, if you want to get popping and build your community, you got to build up your social media platform. And so I put that all in one course, okay? And so all you got to do is go to the link in my bio, all right? And drop in the comments social influence if you want to build up your social influence. Click that link in the bio and we're going to get you popping. Keep a rich mentality.